Hello, Ty Wilson here, Georgia workers' compensation attorney, practicing law in the state of Georgia. And so our topic today is, why should you consider settling your workers' compensation claim? There's a lot of confusion around the whole topic of settling a workers' compensation claim. So some of the things that you want to consider is both sides have to want to settle. That you probably know. So both parties, both the employer-insurer and the claimant or the employee, need to really want to settle, to come together and try to make that happen. Some of the things you should consider when deciding whether or not to settle is, okay, what do we have before us here? Is it a situation where someone has injured multiple body parts? The other side has, the employer-insurer had paid for one body part, but they're not paying for the second one. In fact, they're denying the second one, forcing you potentially into litigation. So, in that type of situation, you want to consider time. How long will it take to get a decision on that hearing? And do you have the time, or do you wish to wait that long? Or do you want to try to resolve the case? And so an example, like I said, would be a denied body part. If you deny that body part, you file a hearing, you're not going to a hearing the next week. You're going to a hearing, it's going to be set on the next month. Chances are, though, it's going to be continued once, twice, 3 times, maybe more, depending upon the circumstances of the case. Because during that time, you're in what's called a discovery phase. So that's when someone will ask, opposing counsel, usually employer-insurer, will ask to take the claimant's deposition, a sit-down question and answer session. You definitely want an attorney if you don't have one. It's also the opportunity for your attorney or your side to take depositions of other people that would be important for the issues of a work injury. And so you don't necessarily want to just take a deposition. One, they're expensive, and two, if the information you're getting is not needed, it's kind of a waste, and it could be looked at as harassment depending upon the nature and circumstances of it. But you want to consider the time that it takes. Typically, from the day of the hearing to a decision. That can be about 3 months sometimes. It varies, but it could be about 3 months. Then you got to realize that anybody, either side, employer, insurer, or the claimant, can appeal the decision for any reason. And so that would possibly bump it another 3 months. So now you're looking at 6 months. And then if there's any appeal from there, a lot of times that would be require some sort of legal error during those hearings, which is hard to say if you haven't gone through the hearings, and it could delay it in further appeals. And so with that time frame in mind, you're probably looking at least 6 months, but likely more.